Elon Musk recently went into further detail about the changes he'll be making as CEO of Twitter during his recent meeting with Twitter employees. He revealed plans to refine the services offered by Twitter and addressed who will stay at the company in an honest manner. After taking on his role, Elon Musk has already begun facilitating transformative modifications to his social media platform, leaving no stone left unturned. Users now view Twitter as more than just a standard social media platform. Numerous websites have asserted that it is a member of the big tech group that censors people who oppose free speech, added to its notoriety. What's more important is that Elon Musk has disclosed his main driving force for advocating for free expression. Also, Musk has been outspoken about what he doesn't regard as free expression, particularly spam and fake accounts. In other words, any publicly shared content that wasn't created by a real live person or was an attempt to imitate someone else. Even crazier is that Musk has shared his own definition of free speech. Moreover, according to Musk, Twitter will utilize technology to limit the reach and spread the harmful messages in a bolder manner than ever before. It is significant to note that Musk released evidence showing how hate speech has been sharply reduced since Musk became CEO of Twitter. This is a very interesting situation. So, let's explain it. Prior to Elon Musk's inauguration as the head of Twitter, he was a fervent believer in free speech. He took it upon himself to expound his thoughts on this matter through the same platform. Given that Twitter serves as the de facto public town square, failing to adhere to free speech principles fundamentally undermines democracy, he wrote last spring, followed by an inquisitive, "What should be done?" Twitter has become more than just an ordinary social media website to users. Its reputation was further supplemented by conservative talk radio and other online platforms that claimed it is part of the big tech group who censor those opposed to free speech. Twitter's narrative had become a saga in its own right, one that was consistently propagated among these outlets for many months on end. To the delight of many, Musk's acquisition of Twitter for a whopping $44 billion was met with enthusiasm and excitement. In fact, it seemed to be quite the source of jubilation. True to his pledge, Musk acted quickly to open up the platform, yet in so doing, he removed many of Twitter's existing safeguards that were designed to fight misinformation and disinformation. This resulted in mass layoffs among the content moderation team, tasked with keeping prohibited material off the site. With the introduction of an $8 monthly subscription, Musk quickly removed the identity verification requirement needed to receive a blue checkmark. Subsequently, he began intensively fighting against trolls, bots, and other fake accounts on the platform. However, even he had his own boundaries when it came to free speech. Any account that impersonated him without clearly noting itself as parody was subject to permanent bans. Musk claims his verification system will totally eradicate spam accounts. If any paid blue account partakes in suspicious activity, then that particular account would be instantly banned from the platform. Musk tweeted, "Yes, this will destroy the bots. If a paid blue account engages in spam scam, that account will be suspended." In his own words, Musk has highly praised the user counts of Twitter, which he believes have reached a new all-time high. However, it appears that even with this surge in activity, there are still numerous bots present on the platform, according to internal assessments by his team. This is why the Twitter 2.0 team is eager to introduce new procedures and tools so they can eliminate these malicious accounts, while simultaneously providing increased confidence for its advertising associates, as well as general users. Essentially, this raises the cost of crime on Twitter by several orders of magnitude. When December arrived, just a month after Musk took over Twitter, the early concerns that his leadership would derail the platform had mostly dissipated. Refuting the notion that hate speech has become more widespread while he's been in charge, Musk tweeted, "Hate speech impressions, number of times tweet was viewed, continue to decline, despite significant user growth." Elon Musk declared that freedom of speech should not redeem the right to spread negativity, asserting negativity should and will get less reach than positivity. Now, more than ever, it is essential to vigorously defend First Amendment rights online. In an era of deepening divisions and escalating tensions, it is important to cultivate a culture of respect in order to have meaningful dialogue with each other. By stifling the voices we don't agree with, we limit ourselves from accessing valuable insights that can help us gain a full understanding of the situation at hand. Musk once formulated his own definition of free speech, claiming, "By free speech, I simply mean that which matches the law. I am against censorship that goes far beyond the law." Furthermore, he elaborated on the topic. If people want less free speech, they will ask government to pass laws to that effect. Therefore, going beyond the law is contrary to the will of the people. Musk's primary motivation behind advocating for freedom of speech is the idea that open discourse stimulates new ideas and citizen journalism. He believes when a government allows and supports such rights, it warrants its justification. Moreover, Musk asserts that free speech permits people to circulate news without being subject to an establishment bias. With a plethora of decisions Elon Musk has made regarding content moderation and his Twitter account, it is reasonable to assume that these choices reflect where he stands with regards to free speech. Musk is adamant concerning what he doesn't consider to be free expression, particularly spam and counterfeit accounts. In other words, any material disseminated publicly that isn't being generated by an actual living person or attempting to mimic someone else. Even though we can't be sure of the outcome yet, it's certain that the discussion about what free speech really means on social media won't come to a halt. Elon Musk described these platforms as digital town squares, which makes this an exceptionally critical matter for our present-day society. In his own words, freedom of expression is the bedrock of a functioning democracy. Therefore, it must remain open and unrestricted. In the days ahead, there is a central conflict between those who believe in unrestricted free speech and those that see platforms such as Twitter as controllers of false or inaccurate content. A notable figure in the content moderation sector of a massive social media corporation once voiced this astute observation: you cannot have free speech, plus no censorship, plus no disinformation, all at the same time. It is quite clear that something has got to give. That's it for today. Subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell.